Okay, this is Leo, and first thing I can see there's something wrong with the shirt here. I'm just gonna isolate that and take a look. I might delete off half of it. Just check my selection there, and let's take a look here. There does appear to be a little extra few faces here. No, I don't have symmetry on. Yeah, there's just kind of a bunch of weird faces on the inside here. Just trying to clear that off. Okay. I think I got those out of the way. And then is it the same on the bottom here? Okay, just trying to open up that edge. That looks more normal. Okay, and then I'm going to want to take that edge, the verts on that edge. Whoops. Just these vertices down the center line. Just making sure I selected them all. And then in move mode, if I use this little area here, if you don't see it, just open it up with that thing. Make sure you're on absolute transform and then put 0 in the X. You'll be able to see if any of them move in here. They might already be along the center. I think a few of them aren't. I think you'll see a few of them move if I do 0 enter. Did you see a few of them moved? Just to make sure they're all exactly on the center line. And then looks like the pivot point is already in the center. So let's try mirror, shift mirror options. Let's make sure cut geometry is turned off. Have it on copy. Mirror axis is X from the negative side to the positive side. I can tell that because the positive X is pointed to the right. And merge with border vertices, custom 0.001 merge, or mirror, I mean, not merge. And that's the go. Did those not get centered or something? Let's check that again. Yeah, they don't look centered. Okay, so let's try that again. Move, oops, move mode. 0, enter. To me, they don't look perfectly centered. Something's funny about that. They should be. That should move them to, exactly to the center line. But when I look here, I can see that some of them aren't quite on the center line. Hold down X and snap. Oh, it doesn't want to move. What in the heck is going on with that? Alright, so let's take a little step back because I don't know why this is acting so strangely. I'm going to just grab these faces, shift double click here. No. This one, shift double click, and shift period, which is the greater than symbol to grow that selection. There might be some other weird issues with these edges. Which could be, I don't know what exactly went wrong here, but something went very, very wrong with this. Okay, that's looking a little more normal now. And let's do the same down here. Grow, 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 grow. No. Yeah, there's just a lot of these extra strange faces in What is all that? Alright, I think it's cleaned up now. So let's try, let's just check that these are on the center line again. Let's make sure you're in move mode. 0, enter. Okay, that should be good. And shift right mouse click mirror, the option should already be set. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and put this stuff back in. Turn off mirror symmetry. Maybe circularize this. Oh, maybe it's alright, I'll just leave it. Control E, and then put that up. Control E again. R for scale, scale it in. Control E again. W for move, move it down. And then you can put in some holding edges if you want. Control Shift X here and here. Or something like that. And then, you know, do the bottom part too, maybe. Just select that, Control E, and then maybe I'll just pull that out. Whoops. So I'm going to click on that arrow. And then, you know, you can put some holding edges so that it holds that shape better in the smooth preview thing. Something like that. Yeah, the hands just look a little crazy to me. They look a little really they look kind of smashed flat or something. So I would yeah, it looks like you just need to do some shaping on this hand. But the thumb looks really, yeah, just weirdly smashed flat somehow from this angle, so, and that looks sort of tortured and twisted there. Well, I might start with under surfaces, scope geometry tool options, and go to the smooth here. Let's use a soft brush and let's see if we can kind of untangle this a little bit. You can change your brush size by clicking B and dragging from left to right if you don't have the right size brush. And then once we've got that, I might, oh geez, I don't know, it's just really kind of lumpy and funny looking. Just trying to round out the top a little bit and just grow selection to get all of these, and then maybe R for scale, but let's get this oriented correctly. I'll just look at the top of the thumb, you know, angle the camera that way and hit D, and let's just rotate this so that axis is pointed to the camera and angled with that, and then now we can have the proper scale to kind of get that back into shape a little bit. So now that's a little more proportional again. I might scale it back, you know, grow it back out. I might do B for soft select, hold down B, click and drag just to grow the selection sum, and then W for move, but I'll hold down W, left mouse click, axis, normal, click and drag on that end and just sort of fatten that out some. Maybe a little bit more. And I might do that for these other fingers too, but, or maybe we can do the whole hand together, maybe fatten out the whole thing. It's looking a little bit better. Did I go too far there? Don't want these to overlap. Okay, and then just W and then left mouse click back to object. And then, yeah, and then maybe, you know, turn off soft select. Maybe pull out some of these. These can kind of suggest the metatarsal bones. Pull those out a little bit. Maybe pull the knuckles a little bit further. And maybe around here, grow that selection, and then B for soft select. And, I'm just kind of trying to shape the hand a little bit. What? Wait a minute. Oh no, okay. I don't know, for some reason it didn't seem like it was selecting that, but maybe push that whole part out, and you can even scale this in a little bit. Maybe put another control shift back, put another thing there. Anyways, it just needs some shaping. There's just, you know, this is too thin. Scale that out. And this next one. Man, it could be more rounded. Anyways, you could keep going with that, but that needs some work. You know, this is all overlapping, all crazy looking, so you need to get that sort of tucked into the shirt. And maybe scale this in a little bit. That's looking kind of big. And yeah, so lots of stuff to fix, hands especially, and they just look just too big in general too. Maybe they just need to get a little smaller. Etc. That's starting to look a little bit better.